What the fuck? We gonna run this shit over
Big
again
job.
the third time.
Bro, literally just
Welcome to Name This Pod Later, episode 5. I'm here with Jahi. How's your day been?
I'm alright.
I'm here with Ryan. How about you? How your day been?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Lemons, aka Mr. Cameron. How you doing?
I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire.
All right, Herpes. Marcus, how you doing?
Oh shit.
I'm good.
Consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Woo!
He's like a double.
He just doesn't miss.
He's like a center who always get a double every night. I love it.
This nigga's Andre Drummond.
Right. Nick, how you doing?
What's poppin'? I'm chilling for real.
All right, Blackie. So, how have y'all weeks been? We haven't really talked since the last time you recorded. Anybody want to go first?
No.
We can aim it like this.
Right,
How was y'all Christmas? Because
bro.
Christmas did pass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is like
Big holiday.
Yeah, big holiday. Did y'all do
boring
anything on
part of the
Christmas?
year, bro. After Christmas, bro, it's like it's 2 days that niggas care about right now. Christmas and New Year's. After that, nobody cares, bro.
I'll be honest, I honestly don't even care about the New Year.
I honestly don't. I barely care about Christmas, but
And I never cared about New Year's.
Tonio's a practicing Jewish man, if y'all didn't know.
Yeah,
Nah,
that is true.
Whoa.
I never really been big on Christmas. I usually like, if my dad bought me a gift for Christmas, he'd let me have it like a couple weeks earlier. It was like we never really had a tree in our house. It never really been that big of a deal. But when my dad got married, the wife was like real into Christmas. So now we got like 3 Christmas trees in our house. It's pretty fucking crazy. But
Did y'all get gifts for the girls that y'all sucked the titties up?
Oh my.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Wait, what happened?
Did we
Is this
give gifts or
targeted
did
at
we get
someone?
gifts?
Did you give? I mean get. My fault.
Both.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
They said
dude.
they expect the gift if that happens.
You following the wrong girls on TikTok, but
TikTok.
or Instagram, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't no
Oh,
TikTok
shit.
shit.
Like,
You
you
get
probably-
banned for
you
some
just
shit. You get
give
banned
the
for some
word.
dumb shit like that.
You follow those girls that
Rightly
be like,
so.
you follow those girls that be like, if you suck my titty, I expect of Mother's
Right.
Day
That's
text.
exactly what I saw.
I think I did a good job of blocking all of them, bro. Every year, early May, I gotta make my rounds, but
It's
most
good
of
to
them
just
I'm
get them
lying.
out.
What did y'all get for Christmas? Cause personally, I just got a bunch of socks.
Bro, a bunch of miscellaneous items.
Craft some money, and then I got AirPods to replace the ones I dropped in the toilet. Some pros.
You know, I didn't.
Ooh.
The new
Yeah.
iPhone, the newest iPhone, the iPhone 12. I realized it comes with a charger, but the new charger needs a certain adapter, and it don't come with the adapter. And I just thought that was fucked up. It reminded me of like when the 3DS XL came out, the newest one, and Nintendo basically said, "Hey man, y'all got a fucking charger, so this not coming with a charger." It's just, like that was just so fucking rude. But Cam, you already went? How your Christmas went?
It was cool. I hung with family. I was bored as shit. I was hoping my cousins were there, but they weren't. So I just was sitting around all day.
He feeling the Christmas blues, a little lonely.
Yeah, I was a little lonely on Christmas.
Oh, watching sad edits and whatnot.
Watching sad edits on my phone, chilling.
Simpsons said that.
Oh, but I did.
No adventure.
But
Time.
you know what I did do that Christmas that made up for everything?
What?
I listened to a whole lot of Red.
Oh,
Yes,
all right, we
sir.
gonna get into that. We gonna get into that a little later. I also,
Okay.
my girl also got me Call of Duty Air Force Ones and the microphone I'm using right now.
It's crazy that she got you Call of Duty like you nice
Did
at
you get
it.
her?
That's true.
What I
Crazy,
get-
I should be on rapping you right now.
What I what?
That is how it should be.
That was different.
That was
Oh,
a
man,
shot.
that was from Twitter.
I
That's
got
what you tell your girl.
I got her some
That's what I told my girl. No.
I got her some Fenty beauty supplies. We had she wanted like a shrimp date, so we had a shrimp date.
I thought Tonio would be
The
his
James
boyfriend
Charles
of the year.
package.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Every date with my girl was a shrimp date, you know what I mean?
That's different. Nick, how was your
Yeah.
Christmas?
It was cool. I gotta spend time with Ass and Jasmine.
Marcus, we hear the gunshots in the background.
Oh my bad.
So unprofessional.
My family also doesn't really do that much for Christmas.
Is it
Hashtag
because
dysfunctional families.
Uh,
No, not really.
like a Tyler Perry movie.
Tyler Perry movie.
But I still gotta spend time with the people I, care and love.
I feel like
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, like Cameron new video said on a
Oh my
on the
God.
Lemons channel.
Please stop.
Lincoln
You gonna
Bottom.
put you gonna put
Shout out the
the
Lemons
link. You gonna put the
channel.
link.
Shout out the
You
Lemons
gonna
channel.
put out the link in the description. Put the link in the description.
Put link in the description. Shout out
Shameless
Lemons.
plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Now
I
back
would
to
say though,
yes.
I've never really been a Christmas person. Like I was never really excited for that stuff. But I feel like this year's been a hard year for everyone.
Right.
But I particularly had a bad year too. So I try to use this as an excuse to have one good day out of the year.
I feel that.
I feel
Yeah.
that too.
That was so wholesome. But whole lot of red that came out.
Whole lot of mid.
That came out last Friday.
I punched you through.
What
I
what
punched
was
you through
mid?
my speaker.
Honestly though,
We might have to run down on that nigga.
we can go through all of our reviews, but I will say before we start about me personally, I wasn't really into Cardi from the beginning. I didn't get into Cardi until after Die came out. So I want to maybe say late 2017, early 2018. Marcus, we still hear your TV. And
Yo, that's not even my TV, bruh.
what is that?
Oh wait, I think it might be my girl TV. My bad. I turned my shit all the way down. Right, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not loud.
You
I
got
don't
your
know. Keep
phone
going. Oh yeah,
up, Mike.
hold on. My girl got me Crocs. I ain't asked how my Christmas went, but yeah, my girl got me some pair of Crocs. And
I didn't
You
get
just
that
gonna let
ex-
it slip
get
by?
that
I kind of
either.
assume you just said good, and then we was gonna move on.
No. I'm pumped because like now all I do is wear my Crocs. She got me blue and red, and
2 pairs.
yeah,
okay.
you already know.
What you get here?
Say no.
Shout out Marcus. Shout
out
out
Marcus.
Yeah, I just got her like a hoodie and some sweatpants. That's what she asked for, so you know. Yeah.
Alright. Back to
Target brand?
My Christmas was great, man.
You already know, good fellow. You already
What'd
know.
you do? What'd you do Christmas Day? You
What did I
woke
do
up
Stayed in my house?
with the snow, and you're like, "Oh yeah, what is a
I
right
said this
Christmas?"
is really Christmas when it started snowing.
Yeah.
And then it stopped 5 minutes later.
I said
And
this
ain't
is
none
no
of that
Christmas.
snow stick to the ground.
Right.
Exactly. It was weak snow.
whole lot of red. I got into Playboy Cardi like late 2017, early 2018, and I heard Magnolia before then, but I was trying to figure out what was the hype behind Cardi. But then I heard Die Lit, and I love Die Lit. Then I heard the other
Shout out
album,
Dallet.
self-titled album. That was alright. It was cool. But then I heard this album, and I heard it the first time, and I was like, bro, what in the fuck am I listening to? Then I heard it the second time, and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then I heard it the third, fourth, fifth time, and it was just like, man, it's not that bad. It's pretty cool, actually. So it's like, that was just my whole reaction to this album. It was just like, it's not bad, but it's not good.
That's how I feel.
Too many fucking songs on there. And a lot of those songs, like, sounded like the same. It sounded the same. It's been a couple times I heard this, like, the song switch and I didn't even know. Cause
Those were the songs I liked.
when the song switched, you didn't know they switched.
Yeah, like I think it's towards the back end of the album. They had a couple of songs that sounded similar, and I like those.
Metamorphosis. I think Cardi voice sounded weird. I think Cardi's voice sounded weird the whole album. No matter for more.
Your Honor, this nigga's lying. And let me tell you why this shit is the best album of all time, bro.
Thank you.
Well,
Finally, something that isn't
like,
bullshit.
I'm not gonna let this keep sliding.
Thank
bro.
God.
Okay, first off, Rockstar made. Look, so y'all wasn't understanding like the spiritual connections he was making. You feel me?
Talk to him.
Right.
It was a very spiritual track, you know. Rockstar made, but you didn't understand, right? Rockstar, right? Rock, Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. So basically, that was just a connection, you know, to Malcolm X. He was really embracing his Nation of Islam roots on that track. And bro, if you think that's deep, it just gets deeper throughout the whole album. I'm trying to tell you.
Even if you take it at face value.
A 2-pack of ass.
Watch your mouth.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'll punch you through this Xbox party.
What?
I said what I said.
If you take it at face value, even if you don't look at it that deep, it's still amazing.
Bro, I'm
I
saying.
mean, Teen X. I'm off the codeine. Are you kidding me?
If y'all gonna
That's
dick eat the whole album, you can just go for it. I'm just trying to get my honest opinion
What
about
you
this
mean?
bullshit
Bro,
that came out
you
last
know,
year.
honest opinion.
This is honest.
It's Christmas Day and this nigga making songs about the devil. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit on Christmas.
Okay.
This nigga,
So
this nigga started a song of "When I Go to Sleep, I Think About Murder."
That was
I
When
just
I
want
go
to
to
Kid
sleep, I think
Cudi.
about
So you
murder.
don't
I
think
just
about
want to
killing
Kid
niggas?
Cudi.
And honestly,
You want to Kid Cudi on Kid
and
Cudi?
honestly,
He teased me.
and honestly, when I heard the song, I was like, "Oh, this song is hard. It's one of the better ones out this bullshit ass album." But
Whoa!
What? Watch your mouth, bro.
because I started off being real respectful, but y'all over here like really cocky and Cartier. Like I don't want to.
I gotta listen.
You mean Sir
Do you
Slatty?
wanna
This is
coffee?
why McDonald's needs to drop the Schlatty Patty.
Oh my god.
Marc is just deactivated. I'm gonna try to invite him back.
Look,
Okay.
right? Do you own a coffin, Antonio?
Yeah,
Do you own a coffin?
I just answered you yes.
Did you have the
Alright.
dentist sharpen
Do you have an
your
upside
teeth?
down cross carved on your forehead?
So I have an upside down. Do you have an upside down cross crossing your forehead?
Yes. Do you have a pentagram drawn at least 3 places in your house?
Yeah,
I can attest. He does. He does.
He does.
I walked into his
All right,
bathroom.
now,
That's the
when's
first
the last time
thing
you
I
ate
saw.
some garlic, bro?
Let's eat some garlic.
It
Speaking
really
of garlic,
sounds like you should like this album, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
speaking of garlic though, what the
you,
fuck
you
is that?
mean a lot of vampiric requirements, bro.
Speaking of garlic,
This
though,
was
that
made for you,
that
man.
out that song when he
I don't see how you have a coffin in your house and you don't like this album,
the song where he sampled the vampire theme song.
bro. Come on, now.
That shit was hard.
Hard.
That shit sent me to hell vibing.
So am I gonna get like an ounce of seriousness out of you about this album?
Bro, okay.
And now the
okay, let me
seriousness
be
is you're
serious,
going to
right,
hell for
right.
listening to the album even
All
once.
right, so I think
Oh my god.
24 songs is a long ass album for anybody. So it was
Listen,
never gonna be like
24.
it was never gonna be a great album just because it's so fucking long. Like even if all the songs were like mainstream good, I wouldn't consider it a great album. A few of these songs do sound the same, but yo, I like all these songs though. I wouldn't lie. It's like an 8.
I was gonna say 7.9. I do like the album though.
I was gonna give it a 6.5 to a 7.
Why do you feel that way, Ryan? I don't agree with that
Uh,
at all. Go ahead and speak your mind. Real
There were
quick.
just some songs I didn't care for too much.
Honestly,
You're not a vamp?
it's just this album is
I'm
just
a
got,
Die-Lit fan.
this
Sorry,
album
that's
got
what I-
some highs, but it
It's
got
some
some
low
real
low.
very fucking lows. And so when I say it's a whole lot of mid, it's not like a insult. It's just what it is. I ain't call Cardi a bitch. I'm just saying it's some lows on this motherfucker. It's some high. It don't mean he can't rap. No disrespect. It don't mean he don't
What?
got good beats. No disrespect. I'm just saying this shit was mid. Marc,
I
did you
mean,
listen to
there's
the
one
album?
thing we know for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I did listen to the album. My bad. I would give it around like a 6.
Because-
All of them were like hit or miss. It was either a really good song, or it was a really bad song. It was no in between.
There was nothing that made you float. Nothing that made you feel like a
You know
vamp.
what I
Oh, I
floated,
mean,
Cam?
Kid Cudi, I ain't really lie. I really messed with that song. The humming, it brought me to a good place. In my
Even
heart.
like Met Part 2. I mean Met Side B.
That's Mess I be.
Probably
Side
not.
B.
Well, when the song called was Mess, and I was like, oh,
It
just
was-
at me, and then that's not what it was.
And the wild thing is, that song was actually meh. That's wild.
I floated when I got the 5 seconds of silence on place. That
Bro,
was when
I was so
Oh.
confused because it didn't even sound
I
like
thought
an
my
even.
phone broke.
It didn't even sound like an even blank. That shit just stopped. That just came in the middle of something. Like that shit was so weird. I didn't like that.
That
shit.
stop made my shit float for real. I was like,
And
fuck.
we also don't like X voice on the song Control.
That was
It
confusing to
doesn't
me.
make any logical sense.
But if you wanted to do that, all right, do that. But do that at the very beginning of the album. You did that in the middle, closer to the end of the album actually, and that was
Bro,
confusing
like-
to me.
He's saying, "Oh, Cardi's gonna drop on Christmas." Like, nigga, it's Christmas. I know he dropped. Why are you telling me this?
Telling me no. Why are you telling me this after I heard 20 other songs already? Oh no fucking shit, academic. He dropped.
Like, oh my god, I really thought this
He
was a
said he
different
sold
album.
his soul to get that information.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that was one weird ass decision. But Control is one of the best songs on the album, though, I wouldn't lie.
I think that's what brought my score up quite a bit too. The fact that Ack was on this album.
Not
That was
you
just a
taking
big
academics
dub.
too.
That was just a big dub for the chat, nigga.
Oh my god.
But this had me thinking, cause also, I'm not really, I haven't really been that in what the fuck, Playboy Cardi like that. But I did hear that they leaked a lot of of his music. So,
Yeah.
like they
That's
leak
fair.
his music a lot, and that had me thinking. First of all, how did they find a way to leak all this nigga's music? That shit's been crazy to me.
I thought he was doing that shit on purpose. I can't even lie.
Like
the way
when,
it be happening.
when that nigga came out, the Kid Cudi, and niggas was like, he was like, how do y'all know the name? How do y'all know the lyrics to this song? I was at
It
first I
wasn't
thought,
even Kid Cudi, I think. I think it was Molly.
oh, whatever song he came out to, he was like, how y'all know the lyrics? I was like, oh, is he dead ass right
Nigga
now?
didn't leak that shit.
So you
He
really
either
Yeah,
has
no.
some whack ass friends or he's linking them shits on purpose.
But that
There's
can,
no way.
but that moves to my next topic. Do y'all think leakers are ruining music? Cause I know
A little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah. would
I mean,
say
besides the fact that
leakers-
rappers don't make
I
money.
wouldn't say ruined this album, but they changed the trajectory of it.
Yeah.
About this, you see, last time I really heard about leakers and it was like bad. I remember a few years ago, Lil Uzi Vert ran up on the light skinned dude. He might have been white who was leaking his music,
Yeah.
and I think he put hands on him. I don't think that was in the video though. But
He
yeah,
was, yeah, that shit was funny.
yo,
He
he
told
was-
that man, stand up.
Sit
Fell ass
down.
down.
and this makes it even more funnier knowing Uzi like 5'3".
Right.
Cause that other individual looked tall.
He was a lanky ass nigga. He looked taller than Uzi. He said, stand up.
I wouldn't have gone out like that. I would have just had to fight to the death.
Like, I don't
And you
know.
call me
That
leaking.
man Uzi just might be like SpongeBob in the streets. It's weird. Like, bro. Like, this man running down on Rich the Kid in Starbucks and shit. But, like, he be pulling up the ice cream trucks. Like, I don't get that nigga.
I don't even know. It's my first day out.
Like, bro, he just be pulling up the random school buses in Philly. Like, what?
Why? That's like,
Cause you like kids. I meant that in the
Uh,
brightest way possible. I meant that in the rightest way possible. I meant that in the rightest way possible.
Alright.
This man good.
That's different. 1 second.
I'll give you 1 second.
Well, y'all can still talk. I'm just trying to make this joke.
No, everyone just be
I
silent.
think the leaks that Playboy Cardi had it in the past also are a reason why people aren't liking the album right now, because the leaks I think
They set
builds
it up
up.
for such a high
yeah,
expectation.
they've built up such an exponential hype because I think people were dick riding off of Cardi leaks too, and I think it just got the hype for this album in particular so high because it's been so long since he's dropped that no matter what came out, it would not be as appreciated as it should be. I'm not saying that the perfect 10. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that I think niggas hate that album because
it's not what
of
the leak
those.
was.
yeah.
It's not all Kid Cudi.
But I do appreciate him doing something different. That whole vampire thing, it was pretty cool to me.
I also think that leaks just sound better in general because you feel that exclusivity when you listen to them. when you're not
Kim
supposed
felt
to
like
be.
he knew him.
Yeah, it's like you know that homie that knows the homie that knows the homie.
It's like you were playing PS5 with him when his girl was even.
It was like you were there sitting down, smoking while he was recording in the studio, and they just sent that shit to your iPhone.
Yeah.
How is it? How is it? I forgot what they're called. .wav. When you got the .wav file on your fucking phone. That's tough.
It's like how I still heard that Kanye album that never came out.
Did anybody else drop on Christmas?
Ruby Rose dropped.
Who?
Anybody listen to that?
Who?
Oh, okay.
The girl
SZA
who
dropped a single.
Who? I didn't hear you that time.
Nah, you heard him.
He said Ruby Rose and who?
I don't know.
He not gonna repeat
Ruby
himself.
Rose the only one that mattered.
Ruby Rose, if her song sounded as good as she looked, we'd be in a whole different conversation right now.
That's a very toxic way of thinking.
No, it's not. I said what I said. That same thing could be said about a man, but I'm saying it about Ruby Rose right now.
Yeah, I mean, you said what you said.
Dirk dropped Christmas Eve.
Forget the voice.
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
This man got another song about him fucking his light-skinned baby mother. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to it wasn't it was good, but I feel the same way I feel about Cartier's album.
Sir Slap.
Just fucking in the middle.
Captain Schlatty.
Captain Mid.
Oh wow.
Oh hey bro, watch your mouth.
Whole lot of mid.
He just can't stop himself.
If that album was a 10 out of 10
on right now.
If that album was a 24 out of 24, I'd have been on here talking about how what the fuck, Playboy Cardi is the best rapper ever.
For Kobe. Keep that
What about
mind.
18 for 24?
That nigga went 8 to 24 for Kobe. If I like half of the songs on the album, it would be a different conversation, but I don't.
What if he messed up on purpose, like man?
That's what he did. That's what he said. He messed up on purpose.
He already asked what songs we want on Deluxe.
I'm saying
Tonio,
the Deluxe probably
Tonio, what
better than
song
the
do you
actual
want
album.
on the Deluxe?
All the songs that
Molly?
he showed it didn't put on a regular album. The one that he was gonna put on the Deluxe anyway. Fuck.
I want Kid Cudi featuring Kid Cudi. I want regular Kid Cudi. I want Cancun. I want to be able to play it on Spotify. I'm done listening to it.
Nigga, like what song you want on the album? The ones you already heard, nigga. Fuck what you talking about.
Oh, I hope he knows that too.
I'm about to say, I was like, how are we supposed to name songs that haven't even been leaked? What songs do we want, nigga? What type of question is that?
The ones that was leaked already, nigga. All of them.
What songs y'all want on that Deluxe edition?
Honestly, I was going through Instagram, and this one nigga said he wanted Left Right, the song with Lil Uzi Vert on the album, and that just sounded like the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I want the other Playboy Cardi Drake song. I can't say it because of confidentiality reasons.
No, say it.
You'll get taken down,
facts.
but
like I wanted Cardi to drop the song me and him have together, but I was like, man.
Like a
my
vampire.
I mean, I can transform into one. It depends.
No, he can't do it during the daytime. That's not how vampires work.
It's
No.
Sun's not out right now. It's your time to shine.
But if he changed into one right now, how would you see him?
I can
The
just
sun is out in like China.
Are we in China right now, Nicholas?
But
You don't know.
Gay vampires. We're based in Transylvania. So.
He's not weird
What is
China
going
now,
on?
Nicholas.
But dog,
Being in China.
you'd be surprised how much of a debate that actually caused
Ni
in
hao.
his fan base when he asked,
Whoa.
"What songs do you want on this Deluxe?"
I know what songs I want on the Deluxe.
No,
So, there was-
nigga said Left Right, and he was like, because it was unreleased. Didn't that song come out with a whole new music video and everything? It just wasn't
that's just
on.
not.
It just wasn't on DSPs, but I don't think niggas know the difference because that shit was not unreleased.
True. But yeah, bro, like his fans was arguing. He was like, "No, don't say leaks. We heard those already. You need to say the snippets." Just a bunch of grown ass men. Basically.
Yeah, Cardi
Losers.
fan base one of the worst.
Yeah, it's a lot of losers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Saw the
sometimes
Drake fan base better.
some the Drake fan base is like having a piece of American cheese on your burger. It's just fucking there. It's just like the most default thing you can have on your burger. It's just like the most default thing you can fucking have. That's just what Drake is. It's like when you play a wrestling game or any game, period, and they give you the creation tool.
It's like Fortnite when you don't buy the battle pass, you just have the regular
Bro,
default skin.
It's like any game where you can create a character and you just use the default ass skin right there. That's all he is.
Nah, being a Drake fan is like being a Lakers fan, Patriots fan.
No, it's not.
Yo,
no,
yes it is.
not.
Bro.
Yeah,
it is.
Being a Golden State fan when they was winning, it's just.
Like, oh, my favorite anime characters are Goku and Naruto. Like, bro, I'm sorry, it's not really. That's the default.
It's like, yeah. Like if I ask somebody, like, what's your favorite rapper, and they say Drake, it's just like, all right,
Okay,
all right.
I'm boring.
Something else?
What is wrong with
Like,
you?
Bro,
Cam, what's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper?
It's Drake. I'll die on
Chances
that.
are, they don't listen to that much music.
It's just
It was Big Sean, but I just
Big Sean shows that you're like a little bit different because nobody else gonna say Big Sean, so you on that hill by yourself. So I understand.
yeah. I don't mind out on that hill either. If Drake didn't exist, Big Sean would be my favorite rapper.
And I don't mind that, but it's just like saying Drake is like, all right, bro.
And only Drake. Okay, I can see what you mean.
What is Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith is
this
niche.
very weird niche in between.
And that's what I'm saying. Nothing about Drake is niche. Drake is just the
Drake
default
is
piece of
everywhere,
cheese, bro. They act,
Drake is the
Drake
Shang
is the
Tsung
cheeseburger
of
of the rap
flows.
industry.
He doesn't
Bro,
know when to
Drake
stop.
is the Scorpion of rappers, bro.
He
Everybody
takes
knows Scorpion.
whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
Jaden is underrated though.
But you say you appreciate Travis Scott.
You
more
say,
than
Yeah, Jaden Smith kind of, I don't know. What does Jaden Smith do for anybody?
Jaden Smith is real niche,
Drop
so I can
banger.
understand how people wouldn't be into Jaden Smith.
It don't
He
even
kinda
matter.
just says
Summertime
stupid
in
shit.
Paris. Summertime in
Paris?
Paris got
Oh, I mean-
100 million streams, so he really is.
I got 100 million
under.
streams. I wrote that song
Oh
anyway.
my
Oh
god!
my god.
I birthed Jaden Smith.
You did not birth Jaden Smith.
My legal name is now Will Smith because I birthed that man.
Watch.
Yo.
This is already a theory. All the baddies are gonna start getting invested in Jaden Smith. I'm calling
Why?
it now.
I mean,
There's
it's
a lot
a lot of
It's hard.
baddies. Baddies love weird niggas. There's a lot of baddies who listen to J. Cole. So I see
And
where he comes
Yeah.
from.
Smith is a weird ass nigga. Jaden Smith is extremely weird, bro.
Oh my god,
I
he
don't
cut his
know.
eyebrows
Like
off.
There's more
this
interesting
nigga.
people for bad bitches to be interested in.
True. That is true.
Like, go listen to Tyler the Creator or something. He's on the upswing. He's making normal weird music now. Back in the
Plus he's
day, it
7
was
feet
just
tall.
weird music.
I like his weird music too.
He's a fucking walking
His,
paradox.
his weird music is what got me interested, but I kind of like most
I
of
never
it.
liked that shit, bro. I'm sorry. It's just something about a man saying he's gonna rape a pregnant woman that just makes me want to cut the song off.
That's when
you,
Carrie
you
Hill was
listen
for
to a whole
him.
lot of Red. When I wake up, I think about murder.
Bro, every rapper raps about murder.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Rapping about
it's
rape
like
and
it's
shit,
like
it's like weird, bro.
it's like a car crash, you know? You know how people will see car crashes on like a highway and they slow down just to look at it? That's what some of those older songs are. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like it's not songs I sing out loud, but it's just like, damn. he
It's
said
just
that.
so interestingly unique.
I don't know, man, because it's like with music, like I either want to relate or like I would want to relate. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's like, I don't
there's not a
wanna
lot that
relate- I
happens
don't
in
wanna
those older
relate to
songs that you
that.
can relate. Yeah, but there's not a
Like
lot in those older
I don't
songs.
want to relate to that, bro.
But I don't know, like, wait, who we talking about here?
Tyler.
Tyler the Creator.
Alright, so I've been really into Black Eyes, that's why I haven't been talking. But this is like one of my favorite artists. So like, I don't know. I feel like he had a time where like it was really bad. Like the stuff he was saying was like, yo, you really pushing the barrier. Like, I don't know if y'all remember if y'all was really into him back when he was like when his music was banned in England, and like you like who else you know had music that you could not play in a whole country, like a whole country, and he was only like 18. Like that was the thing about it. Like it wasn't even like you like 30 talking like this. You are 18 years old talking about you want to do this, calling people you know, the F word, not the FUC one, but the other one, and all this stuff. And
Thanks for
you
keeping it
like,
PG.
you know, yeah, it was just crazy because it was like, you know, and I really like kind of grew up on him in air quotes because like I had this older cousin and he like introduced me like all that stuff like Adult Swim, Tyler Creator, Lawyer Squad, all of that. And so like I was really cool with like listening to Tyler Creator like when I was like young, and I don't know, I just feel like he calmed down a little bit, but you know he have his little spikes here and there, but
Yeah.
I still fuck with it.
I still fuck with it. I
This
fuck
not
with
the
it.
not the real bad stuff, like, you know, I know what not to and what to.
Because in that same vein, like that's why I don't like a lot of Eminem's music either.
Right.
Like same logic. I don't know.
You didn't fuck with when he said you couldn't see to me eye to eye, like even if you had a staring problem or some shit. That
Shit
was
is
hard.
boo-boo.
Eminem said that?
Eminem said that. He said that on
Exactly. Next
God.
topic.
Oh, Tonio, I was about to say it
Eminem fan
too.
at one time.
I was an Eminem fan. That was like early 2000s.
He did it on that. He did it on that Eminem Juice WRLD song.
Eminem said he had a knife in his gut while he's wiping his butt. How can you not
I'm
love
sorry. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Like, are you serious, bro? No.
I can't. I'm disappointed. in
When
shit.
I was just a little baby boy,
Oh shit.
my mama used to tell me some crazy things. She used to tell me that my daddy was an evil man. She used to tell me that he hated me.
that? Tonio's spitting right now.
That's what Eminem said.
You didn't fuck with an 8 Mile? Everybody from
Everybody from the
313, put your motherfucking hands up
Bro,
and
that
follow
nigga got
me.
his bitch
That's
fucked in front of
hard.
him, and he couldn't really do anything about it. He got beat up about it. Like, that nigga's a loser in that movie.
That nigga had his girl cheat
His
on him in a
nickname was
movie.
B
That's
Rabbit.
crazy.
That man showed his bare ass in a room full of grown men.
How you get cheated on your own movie?
Like, bro, you could have.
That's
You could've
that's
just
that
told
real
the
shit,
producers
man. He was
cut
being
that out.
honest. He wasn't capping.
That's that real
He
shit,
could have just
Cam.
lied, bro. He's a rapper. Like, convince me you cool. Like, instead of your girl getting fucked, like, he could have got shot.
You cool.
Like, that's cool.
Like 50
But-
Cent. You really think 50 Cent got shot 9
He
times?
could have just had his girl set him up. That would have been cooler.
I'm saying, like, that'd have been something cool. Get betrayed, but like, bro, she just, you got cucked, bro. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Wink did fuck his girl, but he was still standing tall, screaming "Fuck the free world." He talked about it at the end. That was
Wait.
hard.
I don't remember the movie, but I do remember my cousin being real. A lot of the rappers my cousin was into, I hated. When he was really into Eminem, I was never really that into Eminem. He was real into Hobson. That nigga was always courting to me.
Yeah, Hobson's been boo boo.
And then that nigga had like the fucking contacts that was white and black. Like it was like, all right, bro, you got it. And then he was in
got
Logic.
Come on,
Logic say that word.
don't do the don't do Bobby Boy like that. Don't do Bobby
Be
Boy
honest,
like
be
that.
honest with yourself.
Who the hell
think
ripped your
Logic is
sister?
fire camera?
Huh? I don't want to get into that.
I don't want to get into that.
Nah, I want to get into that.
What you say?
Personally,
What you say, Jackie?
Say it again,
do
Johnny.
you really think Logic is fire?
I think that Logic has.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
That one right there.
I don't
mean,
want to die today.
I don't personally listen to him in all seriousness, but he gotta be somewhat nice to it, made a living off of it, right?
I feel like he just got a fan base, just like a lot of other
Yeah.
rappers. It's not like they really famous off of it. They just got like, you know, some hundreds of
Crazy
thousands of people that will download their music if they play
Yeah,
it out.
like Nicki Minaj.
And then
Let's talk
the
about the
people that's
bars.
downloading
God.
it is still gonna make more money than anything else they would be doing. Like he making money off it. I think it's more he's got a dedicated fan base.
I think
Yeah.
Logic is a cool dude, but I just could never get into his music.
I think he retired because he knew that too. Because I think that nigga Twitch stream now.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got a check off Twitch.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
with
got
us.
a check. He got a fat, juicy ass check off Twitch.
Yeah,
That
fuck with
nigga
us,
don't-
Twitch.
He said fuck. He said fuck rapping where these niggas hating on me. I'ma just go play games. That's real shit.
Nah, he better at Twitch than like rapping for like at least past
That
3
is
years.
true. That is true.
Like, this nigga found his true profession, bro.
That's beautiful.
Wait, he's just on that bitch playing games all day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
bro,
time,
like a
last
real
time
gamer.
I seen him, you know how there'd be
If he
like
playing,
those big ass Among Us lobbies with like the very big players, like this guy's toasting them. Yeah, he been in a couple of those,
like
times.
with corpse and shit.
Yeah, with corpse and shit. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I thought he was playing like, I don't know. He playing the game.
Stop living under a rock.
Are you talking about a gamer right now? That's his name, Corpse.
Corpse.
Yeah, bro.
I don't watch other niggas play games.
Bro, it's I don't watch other niggas play games either, but I don't know how I just keep managing to hear about it.
Yeah, I'm about to say you used to be hearing about these niggas because they're just so phenomenally big and they just.
It's either Kam or Ryan. On the real, I can't really watch people play video games, especially games like Among Us. There's nothing about that interests me.
Aren't you?
Yeah,
a
Mr.
glitch in
Cool
the
Dude.
Matrix?
Yeah.
Among Us,
Tonio's a special snowflake.
Among Us is not a snowflake. Among Us is not even like fun for me to play unless I'm playing with friends. You think I'm gonna watch a bunch of random niggas play this game? It's like, and then that's another thing. Why watch niggas play the game when you could just play the game?
You sound like
Nigga, not everybody got $5. But like,
DJ would
it's
disagree
Among
with
Us. The
us.
possibilities are endless in terms of interaction
When
and how people
Bro,
die.
the possibilities are very limited.
Yeah,
You either catch them or you don't catch them.
right.
I mean, that's a very simplistic way to look at it. Sure.
That's the one way to look at it. But when I was little and I couldn't like pay to get any video game I wanted, I used to watch people play video games.
Hello.
But when I was
Okay, I'm sorry. Cut out for me. You go ahead.
when I was able to buy any game I wanted, it was just like, why watch a nigga play it if you can just play the shit? Now the only game I watch niggas play is games like the Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead, games like that. Cause honestly,
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing that shit, and it's a movie already for real. So I'll watch like Chase Money play it or something. But like other games, especially if I want to play it, I don't really watch people play it. I just get it. Like if I didn't get Cyberpunk when it first came out, I wouldn't watch no video on it until I got it. Even after I got it, I barely watched videos on it.
Truthfully, if I'm watching a person play the game, it's because of their personality, not because of the game at all.
Yeah, I'm about to say I like to see sometimes if people are like playing games differently than I'm playing.
It's like a Flight 2K video is funnier than like 90% of shit on YouTube right now.
That's
Like even if you just dispute the gameplay, just his interactions are funny. But like, if I'm about to watch the Rad Brad, no.
I might gotta check some of those people out. But I just know for the most part, I'll be in the house, I'll be playing a game, and then I'll watch people make videos about a game, like talking about a game, before I watch
the history
about a game before I watch niggas just talking, like just playing.
Tonio would rather watch a game theory than
No,
watch
no, I wouldn't.
play the game.
Fuck
Tonio avid
Bro,
FNAF
be honest. In middle school, you had that game
watching.
theory.
No, in middle school, game theory every fucking day, bro. Like, what you talking about? Matt Pat used to be my nigga, bro. Like, what you mean? But as I got older, and I realized,
really invested in FNAF lore.
and I got older, I talked to Ryan about this. I said I was gonna watch all the FNAF videos just because out of boredom. I looked at the playlist; it was like 40 videos in that. I'm like, Matt Pat, tell me, how do you have that many fucking theories? It's so many. Bro,
some of them are debunked old theories, but he's gonna keep them up because they make money.
But Kam,
I'm saying,
you can Google this right now. It might be a video out today about FNAF. You don't know. It might be out. I'll search it up right now. But my thing is,
he might have uploaded.
But my thing is, I feel like he knows what his audience is at this point. Just a bunch of little ass kids invested into it. Bro, the videos he make has more like hours and content in it than the actual game he's talking about. Like that shit is it's crazy to me. It's his last video, no, his second to last video was on FNAF, and it came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, cause they still dropping.
And I didn't even know it was FNAF games still coming out.
Yeah, there's FNAF games. They dropping books. They dropping all types of shit.
Tonio, you told me we were gonna see the movie together.
There's a FNAF movie coming out?
Yes.
You told me.
And you
said-
said, oh, you lied to Ryan.
We're gonna see
You
the
lied,
FNAF
Ryan.
movie together.
When's the FNAF movie coming out?
When it's coming out?
It's just in
Sorry,
production. That's all I know. I don't know the
Is it
exact
like
release date.
animated?
Oh, I
Live action?
could have said we watching it, but we can still watch it because I want to
Bro,
see. But
be honest,
It's
gonna
probably
be
gonna
like
be
one of the
animated.
worst movies ever.
I know exactly.
But it's going to be a cash grab, boy.
Yeah, like the worst decision in my life. I saw Slender in theaters. I don't know what I was thinking. Worst thing, to make it even worse, I was broke when I saw it. Like, I spent my last $20 to go see that movie, and it was ass.
Fuck.
Did y'all watch the Assassin's Creed movie?
Hell no.
No.
Wasn't
I
it
learned
two
my
of them?
lesson. No, just one.
I learned my lesson.
Well, I remember niggas told me, he was like, it was freshman year, I think it was. He was like, bro, usually video game movies ain't that bad, but this movie is fucking tough.
I feel like I heard someone say that too.
It was like, I was like, all right, bro. I still ain't go see that shit. I think he just said that because it was action in it. But
Who said it to you?
Short guy.
Short
makes
guy.
sense.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
like-
know which one. you're
Wait, why
talking
does that
about.
make sense? Do you have something against short people or something? What's your damage?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
that's just a
Calm down.
attribute he had. Fuck.
Oh, you was talking hot shit.
That was just an attribute he had.
Hey, hold up. One time, happy birthday, Cam.
Chill with a
Oh,
hype
shit.
hunter.
Thank you.
How you doing? Happy birthday,
Happy
Cam.
birthday, Cam.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What you getting for your birthday?
My
You
love.
should be getting some bitches.
I hope so.
Oh my
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed,
Hey,
fingers crossed.
bro, I got this real big fat white woman.
Of the 19 years that I've been on this planet now, I'm hoping for some bitches. I'm hoping for some bitches.
All right, what's your strategy
It's
to
the year.
switch from the 19 to 20 year, bro? What
Huh?
you gonna do different?
What am I gonna do different?
You've been doing that same strategy since birth, bro. You gotta switch it up sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how like
gotta
Lamar
know where
Jackson
your
don't
attack
run every play. What was the worst video game y'all ever played?
Worst video
I'd
game?
like to.
Whatever
first
games
off,
you
'cause
recommended
I
me, I've
follow
always had a
everybody.
bad time playing.
What other game What games I recommended you, Cam?
I don't know, but I've had a bad time playing.
Kane and Lynch?
So I stopped. No, not Kane and Lynch. That's not really a recommendation. I played Kane and Lynch when I was young.
Then what game have I recommended you to play?
I don't remember, but I just know you'd be recommending bad experiences.
I
and
don't
I'm
think
not
I
a big
ever
fan of
recommended
that.
the game to you in life. So
My-
that's
You
what
don't
I-
think that
mine
because
kinda go
I
off
stopped
of, like,
taking
what Cam
recommendations
said.
from you.
I never recommended you to play a game. If
Like off a
anything,
specific
if
genre
any-
or in general.
if
in all
anything, the rules were
seriousness?
reversed. But in general,
In general.
I'll go. I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys already emphasized this enough, but I do not play games. The games that I have played that have been pretty ass are Madden 19.
mhm.
That shit was just ass. And I would say Fortnite post season 4.
Hmm.
I feel like we had a good
Okay.
time as a community, as a
As a group.
brotherhood,
As a God
the,
squad.
the Gushy gang. Yeah, we had a good time on that.
That was before
game.
we were Gushy Gang. That's where the
Yeah.
Gushy Gang started too.
But after
Oh my God.
season 4, that shit just went downhill.
It fell off. Yeah, it wasn't the same.
Y'all wasn't fucking with the mechs.
I just wasn't fucking with the 11-year-olds who was building-
Sweating the fucking balls
Building
off.
mountains around you.
Yeah,
That
once
shit
it got
fucked
to
me
that
up.
point, I had to stop because I never got good at building. I would just be trying to shoot at these niggas.
That's
doing
how I
this.
am.
I was like,
Empire
these
State
young ass
Buildings.
niggas are getting too fast, bro. They getting
I-
faster than
I'm
me.
a
I
shoot
can't.
first guard.
Like, bro, it got to the point, if I just seen a bullet fly by my direction, I'm just cutting the game off because I already know I lost.
I'll go next.
Mhm.
So my stem kind of off of like what Cam said with his whole Tonio thing. I hate
Okay.
Mortal Kombat X because Tonio beat the shit out of me.
True.
He
That's
just
what that was
breaking
one
off
of the recommendations.
combo.
Tony was like, y'all should get Mortal Kombat X. It won't be that bad. And then this nigga, when we
Screenshot.
got it, this nigga just started fucking
Tonio broke off
obliterating us.
The 100 combo.
Mind you, the game
Off the
wasn't even
bat.
out for like a week. This nigga doing fucking 50 hit combos and shit.
He was just
Doing
juggling me.
brutalities. I was like, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it.
You know what? I used to go online and I used to get a couple wins. I used to think I was alright. And then Tonio just He just had to embarrass me in my own house too, and that's what hurt the most.
And the craziest thing is, I think Tonio acts dumb about it too, right? He'd be like, "Oh, I don't remember that."
Oh yeah, he's like, I don't remember. I don't remember whooping your asses in Mortal Kombat. All right, we can reinstall Mortal Kombat if you want.
I don't even remember playing MKX with Ryan. Like, I don't remember
You
that.
don't
happening.
We were in a King
You were
of the
over
Hill
at my
lobby
house.
fucking niggas up.
I don't remember. But I
Yeah.
remember playing MK11 with Cam.
I remember I beat Antonio ass in MK11. That was fun.
Oh shit.
That's a lying ass, camping ass nigga. I
Thank
made that
you.
nigga
You're
that
doing-
want to
you're
play
doing
Mortal
God's
Kombat
work
ever
whooping
again.
That nigga's ass, putting him in his
Bro,
place.
truth be told, I was never gonna play that shit. We just game shared and you downloaded it.
Man,
I beat the
MK11?
game. Yeah,
I bought it. What are you talking about?
yeah, you bought it and I downloaded it because you bought it.
Oh.
If it wasn't for you doing that, I would not have played the game.
I'll go.
Okay.
I've played a lot of games and I've had a lot of hatred for games.
Uh-huh.
That goes without saying. But one game that I've truly like not played was Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and Tonio knows why. This is another reason.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, now that I think about it, Tonio ruins games for people. Like, if you really put it together, this nigga just love ruining games for people. This nigga came to my own house, my own physical house,
I did.
and 10-0 me. I almost wanted to kick that nigga out my house because he was spending the night. I said, oh nah.
Bro, I'm
I
not gonna lie.
uninstalled that bitch and I never played it again.
It got
was never a
so
reason
bad.
to.
It got so bad he uninstalled the game.
Like, we were both like, nah. We were both new to
versions,
Well, what he meant to say,
We were
what
both-
he meant to say is what Cam I got you. What
we
he meant to
were
say,
both
this was our
on the
first time
same
playing
page.
it.
Yeah, it was
This
both
was
our first time
This
playing
was
it.
both our first time playing it. And what started was he was whooping my ass, I was whooping his ass. And all of a sudden, something just clicked in my brain.
Something just happened, and then this nigga just started doing 50 hit combos. I said, no, bro, you're not gonna do this in my own house. And I'm glad I didn't pay for that game, and that was off of Game Share, because I would have been so mad that I threw my controller, because there was no way I was gonna stand for that.
It was so crazy because he was whooping my ass at first. I was whooping his ass, and something just clicked in my brain. It was like,
And he was like, oh yeah, it's
I'm-
game time.
I'm about to whoop this nigga ass. And then that's what happened. It was just a couple games straight. And Cam was like, we're not doing this no more. He's straight to
And then another game is Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. I think it's a game that's full of potential, but then it just never happened. So it sucks.
Marcus.
Right.
Huh? Oh, my wrist game. So yeah, I play a lot of first-person shooters. Every time a Call of Duty come out, I get it. Not trying to brag or nothing. It's not a healthy lifestyle. Call of Duty, whatever the game was, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine.
Oh my god, that game was so bad. It was like it was moving so slow. Like nothing was fluid about it. It was too spacey. Like all
I
the
didn't
like
really
Black
love the
Ops
guns
3, Black
either.
Ops 4. It was all technical. I like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
It's fine. But that Infinite, and you was just in space all the time. I didn't like it at all. The gun seemed really fake to me. The only thing I liked about it was the zombies was half good. But I like most Call of Duty zombies, so it wasn't hard to convince me that it was good.
You
But
didn't like the
rest of
spot
that-
speckled cephalopod?
No.
The bespectacled
charm.
cephalopod.
Yeah.
It was that game was the worst Call of Duty I've ever played.
Greetings, fleshy mammal.
I just hated the fact that it had the little special abilities that you press with LB and RB. They were doing that since Black Ops 3 at that point, though.
Oh yeah.
I just wasn't a big fan of having ultimate abilities that could kill people really quick. That was just stupid.
I liked them in Black Ops 3.
You like stare off with a one-shot Magnum.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
you like.
Well, what
temp-
was the
you like
specialist y'all used in Black Ops 3?
I used
that
Sarah.
I
says a
used
lot
all
about
of
you.
them.
I
but-
used-
I like the robot Chaffee.
Honestly, it's my last Call of Duty I bought was Black Ops 2. That was the last one
Shout
I
out Black Ops 2.
That was the last one I owned. And but after that, I was like, sometimes I played it. A lot of Call of Duty I didn't play. But I played Black Ops 3. Isn't that Black Ops 4 also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking Call of Duty. But I noticed at one of the times it was like about specialists, and all of the specialists had special abilities, and that's when I got like really turned off. I just didn't like that. But that was because I just wasn't used to it.
But you like Cold War now because you have it.
But yeah, in Cold War don't got the special abilities, I don't think. It
Yeah,
seems
no.
like it
But
seemed
she
like
You
fuck
got the
with it.
field upgrades, but no like
it
special
seemed
abilities.
like the classic Call of Duty. The only thing that I thought was different is that I don't think there's kill streak anymore. It's just points.
You like earn them? I don't understand how you get a kill streak yet. I barely comprehended that.
I don't think it's a kill streak anymore. It's just you get points, and then the points add up to upgrade. But yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
10 out of
Do
10.
you want to explain why you didn't like Infinite Warfare, or you think he got it, Johnny?
Bro, he got it down pat. But I'm gonna also explain that Call of Duty Ghosts was hot ass as well.
Oh, I forgot.
That's
about
like a
Gold.
really obvious
Whoa,
one.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Bro,
whoa.
just for
No,
bro,
there's
just
no
for
Cam
the
just
simple-
like it because
listen,
Riley's in
listen,
it.
I also
just-
like Extinction. Extinction was really good.
No, but anyway, just for the
What?
simple fact,
You didn't fuck with Extinction?
I didn't like any of that game. Just for the simple fact that it's regular Call of Duty, but for some reason the maps are big as all hell. So it's like you gotta cross like 10 minutes just to get to another player and kill them, and you probably get clapped by the wax spawns before that even happens. That Stonehenge map is the worst map in all of Call of Duty. I don't really like any other guns. I don't like the colors of the game, bro. It's like
Fuck
really,
the knifing system.
bro. Like the color, it's like really gray. Don't like that.
Bunch of browns and greys.
Yeah, it's like a really just bland game. It's one of those games you just get progressively bored playing.
You know, I always hear people say they hate Call of Duty Ghosts, but I just never understood why. And until like recently, I heard people like explain to me why Call of Duty Ghosts was a bad game. But honestly, I still don't care because I just didn't care about that game. I was kind of in and out of Call of Duty by that time.
You didn't fuck with the Snoop D double OG
I did hear
commentator
about
pack?
that though. Snoop
But
Dogg
I mean,
stayed
you
with a
gotta think,
commentator.
Ice Cube was in Black Ops. That's better.
And then not only that, I will say that I didn't like the little field things that you could do for care package, because obviously you would be tempted to do them because they're care packages. They can turn the tide of the game. But some of them were dumb, like the teabagging one. Like when I saw it in gameplay, I was like, yo, that's kind of hard to incorporate something like that. But then you realize that it's Call of Duty and it's really fucking stupid to teabag someone like mid-shooting. So I can see where you're coming from, why you don't like the game, but I don't know, I still fuck with it. There aren't gonna be any more ghosts and all that.
I will say the worst game I ever played, and it was honestly the game would have been cool if it would have just came out when it said it was going to come out. It came out and that was it. It could have just been a mediocre game and it could have just been that. But this game is it was supposed to come out our 8th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
It said it was going to come out our 8th grade summer, and I was excited because I was like, oh damn, after we get out of middle school, you're gonna play this game all summer. It got all this destruction in it, buildings falling on top of buildings. This is next gen. I got so excited, right? And
We got it.
and years passed. It's like, oh, it got delayed. It got delayed. It got delayed. It got delayed. And then it came out. I want to say it came out 2019. Does that sound right, Cam?
Say again?
This game. I'm not gonna say the title of it yet. We played it together.
Oh yeah, we did. Wait, say what was your question though?
Did it come out last year?
I don't think it did. Unless it did. If it did, that's very bad.
I'm gonna search it up.
I-
right.
No, I already did it. You're too late. You're too slow. Yeah, it was last year.
It came out.
It was early last
It
year.
came out early last year. Early last year. Now, we early last year. That's the end of our junior year, right? Beginning of senior year. This game was supposed to come out the ending of 8th grade year. So about 5 years. Ooh. Yeah, about 4 years. This game come out, it don't have shit that it said it was gonna have. It comes out, they adds Terry Crews to the fucking game. They're just like, oh man, it's Terry Crews. I'm like, see that fucking cool. And
Damn, this shit feel like find out who won the presidency.
and
I'm in suspense.
Yeah,
did you reveal the game yet?
I ain't reviewed the game yet. I ain't reviewed the game yet.
Yeah, I finally figured it
Tony
out.
was a fan of the theatrics
And
of
I,
drama.
the first game came out 2007. Played it. Second game came out. Loved it.
Loved it.
This game comes out, and it somehow is worse than the first two games.
Impossible, but it happened.
And for those who don't know, I'm talking about Crackdown 3.
Oh man.
This shit was hot garbage.
Preach.
Like, the first game came out 12 years earlier, and somehow it's 12 times better than this piece of shit that we played. Me and Cam, we played this game together, played through the whole game. It took us 2 days to play this game. It took 5 years to come out. Mind you, they said that this game was taking so long to come out because we was making every build indestructible. And you know what? That shit got me excited. You know how, rest in peace Etika, but Etika, this Smash Brothers character got announced for Smash Brothers, right? And Etika got so excited, he screamed out, "My dick." And honestly, I understood what he meant when he said that when I saw all these buildings falling on top of each other. Because this was some next-gen experience that my little eyes have never seen before. And it didn't come out. You got a bland-ass game that niggas don't even talk about. And that's my piece. Fuck Crackdown 3. Fuck Microsoft. Fuck Windows. Fuck Xbox One. Who the
Fuck Bill Gates.
yeah, fuck him. And honestly,
You know,
fuck Sumo Digital.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Tangent, like halfway through your tangent, I don't know why it just inspired me to realize that Saints Row 4 is also one of the worst games I've ever played, but it is. It really is, bro.
Like, that's a whole nother can of worms. My brother likes
Yeah.
Saints Row 4, but
Like-
that's like what we say about Drake. To say you're a fan of Saints Row just means you're a fan of it people who can shoot each other, because that's all that game is at this
saying.
point. Because the first two games it was some continuity between that. The third and the fourth one, it just became, all right, these niggas is rich now. Oh, these niggas is in space now. Oh, this nigga's the president now. It was just.
I do believe that only rich people would probably, you know, do shit like this.
I don't even think felons
Contacting aliens and shit.
I don't even think felons can vote. And this felon is a fucking president.
I mean, but they never say he couldn't be the president.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think I'm off.
Mobamba.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking I'm off my tangent now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't we got topics to cover? How many do we have left? We really should not be knowing
We
this.
running it.
Well, a lot of the times
We
talking about-
running the time up. We
a
running
lot
the
of the times we
time.
talking about bullshit anyway, so I can cut
Oh,
that
yeah.
out.
Yeah, true.
NFL
Now-
playoff picture is now
Alright.
a lot of teams in the AFC is 10-5. It's almost beautiful looking at all those numbers just being the same thing.
No matter, one good team's gonna miss the playoffs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just hopefully it's not the
Multiple.
Ravens.
And it's gonna be the Titans.
It's
Think
gonna
so?
be
It's gonna be the Cowboys. You see the
Houston
Cowboys
is
fucking
fair.
niggas up?
the who?
Wrong
I
conference.
guess.
Wrong conference.
Still,
AFC
the
right now.
Cowboys are fucking
Stick
niggas
to the
up.
AFC.
To the Cowboys.
Like the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, they
I
did
mean,
beat the
the
Eagles.
Texans are playing with a fire, and I think Deshaun Watson's just gonna go dumb.
I think
Oh, yeah,
JJ
the Texans-
Watt is gonna go break the league record for sacks in the game.
You know what's crazy?
That too.
I saw like a chart, way too complicated chart, but I saw a chart saying all of the ways for the Ravens to even make it to the playoffs, and it said that the Colts had to lose, the Browns had to lose, and the Titans had to lose twice. And then when I woke up the next day and I seen that the Colts lost, so did the Browns
Titans.
Yeah.
and the Titans. Oh, I was like,
And
oh,
only
we in
one
there.
of
Like
those things
almost
had to happen.
everything's gonna
And
go
only
right.
one of those things had to happen, and all of those things happened. Oh, I was like, we
And
in
now all
there.
we gotta do
We,
is
we
beat the
just gotta
Bengals.
win. But this is
Right.
giving me PTSD to the year we controlled our own destiny and we played the
Yeah.
Bengals.
And
Yeah,
It was
I
Baker,
forcing
yeah.
like 13.
And
They
he
just
don't
ran it
for
up.
some reason. Shit was traumatic.
I mean, but this is
Uh,
a different Bengals.
Dalmon
This ain't
said
the
he
Bengals they
cried
used to be.
when he watched that.
Well, I mean, if the Browns lose and we lose, we're in anyway, right?
Yeah, we're over the Browns, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
we
over
would
Browns.
be.
We tied with them right now. We beat them twice.
But I do have a question right quick. The year we drafted, the year we got the Super Bowl, right?
Mhm.
Was Justin Tucker a rookie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
because
he-
Sam
and he-
Cook
and-
missed that kick.
And Sam Cook missed that kick the year, right?
Wait, what? Sam Cook?
Sam Cook, the punter.
Oh, oops, my bad.
Yeah.
Billy
what was his
Cundiff.
name?
Billy Cundiff.
I don't even remember the
Yeah,
kicker
that
name, so
guy.
I just agree with whatever you said.
Yeah.
The kicker the year before, right?
Some white guy.
He missed that kick the year before, right?
Against the Patriots.
Right.
Yep, and we would have.
And it was so crazy to me because it was the same exact scenario. Snowy as shit in New England and a field goal. And that nigga missed. But, Justin Tucker,
Where
right?
did that lead us to?
No, this is what I wanted to say. Justin Tucker, right? I don't know if y'all remember. I just thought this was funny. But before he made the field goal, they called a timeout. And he practiced the field goal on the field. And I was just wondering if that was even legal because I never seen nobody do that after him.
I mean,
did he, like,
seconds of a
practice it?
timeout?
No,
What did he like?
they called the timeout. And then Justin Tucker went on the field, kicked it to see if he could make it in the field goal. And then they did
Did he
it.
make it?
He made it. And then he
I know sometimes they call a timeout like right as he about
To ice
right
him.
they about yeah to ice him. Then
No, the
they'll still
Ravens
do
called a
it.
timeout. The Ravens called a timeout,
Oh.
and then they practiced. Justin Tucker ran to the field and practiced the field goal. Then he kicked
I
it.
still
to see.
don't understand what icing the kicker like does. I barely understand.
It,
Yeah,
it
they
like
did that
throws
same
you
thing.
off. It's like all right. Think about it. If you ready to kick a game-winning kick, you got it in your mind. You about to kick it. You about to make it, and you stretch your leg out. You know slide back or whatever, and you instance to kick it. And right as you got all your mental determination just down, timeout. That throws your whole focus off. And I mean, it works not all the time. It doesn't work a lot of time, I feel like, but it's something that's easy to do. And it's like, if you got the timeouts, why not do it? Because sometimes it do work. It sometimes it takes that little timeout, just like, oh shit, I was so dialed in. Now, and then they
Got
miss.
you.
No, but I was saying that because the Ravens caught the timeout, and when they caught the timeout, Justin Tucker and whoever held the football ran on the field to practice the field goal to see if he could make it. And then
Did he get like fined or anything after it? 'Cause
I don't
sometimes
know,
that'll happen.
because I remember when that happened, people was like, "We never seen this before." They practiced on the
Right.
field to see if he could do it, and then they went on the field and he did it. And then they went to the Super Bowl and then he won. He dicked down his 49ers
Yeah.
and kept the
And
cap.
happily ever after.
Yeah.
So they started hitting back at the end.
Shit, they lost though. It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
And Beyonce had the best halftime performance ever.
He knocked the
Sure.
power out of the stadium.
And
I
then-
can say
and
not the whole power.
Then Jacoby Jones had the
No.
Greatest kick return of all time.
niggas say he
Oh,
was running after
yeah.
Beyonce after that. And it was just
Oh
like,
my god.
Yo.
Shout out Jacoby Jones then. Shout out Jacoby Jones.
Facts. That dancing with the stars ass nigga.
And he was supposed to win. No, he got cheated out of that too because he had to go against Zendaya. And I just feel like Zendaya being on Dancing with the Stars is like a cheat code. That's like putting like
He
Ray
said it's a
Lewis
cheat
on a football show. Like what was like? You thought she was gonna lose? Like she literally sings and dances, and you thought, oh, she doing ballroom, so she not gonna have an advantage.
Check it out.
Like whatever. That man Jacoby Jones came in what like second or third? He got cheated. I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
I'm
even.
sorry, I used to be really into Dancing with the Stars, and I just held a grudge against that like this whole time. Like I can't make no case for when Ray Lewis was on there. He was old, he already big, and yeah, he was not
Christian
agile at
Duval
all.
was on there too.
But
Bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like none of them is gonna do nothing. But Jacoby Jones, he was right in his prime. He could have won that, and he should have.
You
Oh
are
my
talking
God.
about dancing with the stars like
Hey,
Stephen
we
A. Smith
we
right
need a
now,
Dancing
bro.
with
Yeah,
the
he-
Stars segment where we talk about snubs.
But I
Oh,
do
yeah.
want to say, was we ever off the NFL playoff picture? Who do y'all think is gonna make it out?
Miss.
Thank you. I thought we were off that topic. This is
Thank
the
you,
only
'cause I
topic I
really
didn't
wanted
know
to
to
talk
talk
about.
about.
All right, I'm about to say, I can calm down my.
Cam can clock
My-
out.
I
right
can
now.
clock
Cam,
out
I'm gonna
for a
ask you
little
to
bit.
clock out.
All right.
So honestly, the first seeded AFC team, the Chiefs, they got some poor red zone defense. and they've only won by 6 or less points.
Yeah, they've been looking human these past couple weeks.
So that's kind of sketchy. The Steelers are some ass. I don't gotta talk about that.
I think the Bills are the best team.
Yeah, I think the Bills
That's
are
the
the most
consensus,
well-rounded
right?
team.
I mean, that run defense is bad, but
I think there are some other wild card teams that could make some stretches, but I don't think the AFC is super competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Saints really exposed how to play the Chiefs defensively, at least. Just run those 2 high safeties, force them to throw it in front.
The way the NFL works, and once they see how one team shuts up,
They'll just keep doing that.
every team just going to do it. That's what happened with Lamar Jackson.
And it's not like the NBA where you get to play a 7-game series. No, you play once
Just say it.
and you gotta
Everything's on the line.
moving on or you going home. And the NFC.
The NFC is
I
just
think-
not interesting for me.
I think Green Bay's a favorite in the NFC, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I like Green Bay over the Saints.
Real. As much as I love Tom Brady, and I want to see him succeed, Aaron Rodgers has thrown 44 touchdowns and 5 interceptions this season.
Come on, that's
is
a bad
fucking
man.
ridiculous.
Wait. Shout out Devontae Adams.
You know,
Absolutely, shout out
Devontae Adams said he was the best wide receiver ever, and ever since he said that, I just see a bunch of clips of him scoring touchdowns.
He manifested it. I think he's the best in the league.
I think that's what he said. I'm the best in the league, and when he said that, I was like, "Who the
And
fuck
he
is
not wrong.
Devontae Adams?" And then every time I seen him after that, he was scoring a touchdown.
He's easily the best route runner in the NFL.
We talking about
Yeah.
shout out Devontae Adams, shout out Fresno State.
So, honestly, besides Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers has no help. He has a pretty good offensive line, but outside of that,
Who you throwing to? Alan
Yeah.
Lazard?
Robert
Yes.
Tonyan.
And let's be honest, that defense isn't that great either.
Yeah.
The front seven
Um,
solid. That secondary suspect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say, someone on my Instagram, like a diehard Steelers fan, they just keep talking about how Juju the greatest. I'm like, he said Juju the more reliable than any receiver the Ravens have. And I thought really hard about that. I was like, maybe that's true. And I just look up the stats of Hollywood Brown, and he got more yards than Juju. Like, who's really trash? I hate Hollywood Brown with a passion, and he better than Juju. It's just so crazy to me. Juju still doesn't have an 100-yard game after AB's left. The amount of garbage he is, it's astounding.
Yeah.
That's
Truthfully,
just my rant.
On paper, that wide receiver room looks like it could be something, but in actuality, I wouldn't.
Let's be
afraid of
honest,
that wide
Chase
receiver
Claypool,
room.
not even the fourth best wide receiver in that class.
Yeah. But back to the NFC. Honestly, I think besides Green Bay, maybe the Seahawks could make a deep run.
No,
Um,
really?
I mean, their biggest problem at the beginning
Is that
of the
whole
season was their
defense.
pass rush. Yeah. Now that they kind of addressed it by trading
By
for Dunlap.
still blitzing Jamal Adams every play.
Yeah. I think their biggest problem now is their offensive line. But when they're healthy, I think they might be able to go up against any team. And there are, besides the Saints, there's no other competitive team in the NFC.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree with that.
But Tom Brady, did you see what he did, bro? The past 2 weeks, he's thrown like 600 yards and 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The man is just so inspirational.
Did he play the last 2 weeks?
The Falcons and the Lions.
Who and a who? The one team who the most points is the kicker?
Was it the second worst secondary? I don't even know what the Lions are, but they're not good.
Time out. The Falcons held Patrick Mahomes to like 7 points through 3 quarters at Kansas City.
And you know what? So the Falcons almost beat the Bucks.
But they didn't, so
I guess.
And Detroit has Akuda.
No matter, that team's still been ass the whole year. He's not locked down yet. Shout out Mike Evans though.
Oh yeah. As much as I love Stephon Diggs, for this one day, fuck Stephon Diggs.
Well, Diggs screwed us over. Diggs should have been a Raven.
Diggs should have been a Patriot.
A-Rob to the Ravens, right?
A-Rob to the Patriots.
No, A-Rob is not going in the pass. A-Rob wants to win. Willie
I
Snead's
can't even
getting
argue.
cut. Mark Ingram's getting cut. So a lot of people that's going to get cut.
Yeah, we're gonna have like 18 million next year. Right.
It's all right. We're gonna re-sign Mark Andrews. We're gonna do our thing. Either that or Corey Davis. I'm not taking a chance on drafting another wide receiver and having him turn into Hollywood Brown. Marcus, do you like Hollywood?
I'm not gonna say I like Hollywood, but he had his moments.
You know what? No, he had an alright game last game. He had a good one against the Jags.
I feel like if they just give him more looks.
No, they need someone to take the pressure away from him because he cannot create space on his own without doing 16 different moves. And by the time that happens, Lamar's gone through all his reads and he got to run.
That's true. But I would love like an Allen Robinson or something like that on the Ravens. Yeah.
I would love Justin Jefferson forcing his way out of Minnesota, but hey, that's just me.
That's what I'm saying. If we can take a good amount of money and offer it to one of these real nice rookies, or even like second year, we'd be set. Lamar gonna be going off.
Hey Nick, tell me about who the Patriots have drafted the last couple years.
We need a great receiver, and I think we there.
Especially
for next season.
We get an A-Rob.
Stanley back. So that's basically the best O-line in
football.
Or one of the best, rather.
And then you got Lamar, who even if it isn't the best line, he's still gonna make something out of it.
He's just gonna push them motherfuckers in front of him.
So exactly, we just need a wide receiver.
We got J.K. Dobbins on the up and coming.
Gus Edwards,
Gus Edwards would be a running back one on the on like most of the teams in the NFL.
Definitely.
What'd you say earlier, Ryan?
Tell me about who the Patriots have missed out on the past couple years in the draft.
Fuck, bro. We had 2 first-round draft picks. We drafted Isaiah Wynn, who seems to be injury-prone, and Sony Michel, who also seems to be injury-prone. And guess who went? Number 32. I picked number 32. Lamar fucking Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
LJ.
L Freaky.
I still love Tom Brady, but through the Patriots offense, we need someone who can be a dual threat, Tom Brady with those wide receivers can't do much. Well, you can't take us far. He had a pretty good statistical year for his last year with us.
We know we're just going to skip past Dwayne Haskins getting cut today.
Dwayne Haskins, you
mean? Alex Smith is a better quarterback than him. What else?
Truthfully, I think there was a scenario in which he doesn't get cut, but that skips the strip clubs, like the skipping out on the media shit. It skips that.
See, he want to be James Harden, but he don't got that talent that James
Harden. So don't get fined.
I think it's another Johnny Manziel situation.
Shaq right now.
Like he was
James
really
Harden
good in
skipped training
college.
camp to go to a strip club.
Somebody,
Got
I
44
think
and
somebody
18.
try to make it
We
a
gonna
race.
talk about basketball too?
Yeah. I think somebody tried to make it a race thing, but I just think he was just being.
I don't think that.
I think he was
He's
just
just
being
not
stupid.
great.
His fault.
And he's a lot more replaceable. I think that's also a problem.
He's not a leader on that team, and that's what they need. The team's
They're
young.
also like 6-9. They might be able to get a decent quarterback out of this draft.
Or maybe, I guess, find a free agent. What's free agency looking like for quarterbacks?
Oh, Dak Prescott to the football team.
Whoa.
That'd be wild.
Terry
That'd be
McLaurin,
interesting.
Dak Prescott.
Antonio Gibson.
Oh man, Antonio Gibson already better than Zeke.
There's
That's facts.
I think Carson Wentz is trying to force his way out.
Carson Wentz to the Colts or
Yeah,
the Patriots.
but Carson Wentz is still under contract, right?
Yeah. That ugly contract.
Yeah, so him getting out, I don't see that.
He holds
because-
no leverage over
because-
that situation.
because the 70s. I mean, it's the 76. The Eagles basically have to try to give him away. Like
Yeah.
whoever's
They
taking
would not be
Carson
getting
Wentz,
anything
it's
back.
losing value. It's like a Brock Osweiler situation where we trade a pick to you just to take this man.
Yeah. Sam Darnold might be looking to get his way out of New York.
But I
Depending
think that's a
on
lateral move, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Jags, who are projected to draft
Obviously.
Trevor Lawrence. Maybe
Mhm.
Gardner Minshew goes to Washington. Who knows?
So Ryan invited me, Cam, Marcus.
Oh, I didn't get an invite. That's
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
about to say Jahi did not get an invite.
Funny
That's
thing
a
In
is,
route.
retrospect, thinking about it, I probably should have invited you instead of Andrew.
funny thing is
Right.
that I didn't even want to do it. He just gave me an invite. Cause I never told him I wanted to do it. I never even told him I would do it. But he sent me an invite.
I swear we were in a conversation where you
No.
were like, yeah.
I
I'll do it.
avoided
I'll
the
do it.
conversation every time you bring it up. Cause
I
Is
always
that
ask for
because it's
consent.
money on the line?
no, just because I didn't want to. I lost so bad last time because first of all, for those who don't know, these niggas decided that we gonna
Oh my
draft.
God.
We gonna draft the night. We gonna draft the night before SAT.
Your SAT.
You was there,
I didn't take the SAT.
Oh, Cam was there.
That's why
Somebody
I
was there.
drafted.
and I was like, "What I look like waiting until 11 o'clock at night to draft when I got SATs in the morning, bro? I'm just gonna go to sleep." And I woke up and they gave me
You
all.
snooze, you lose.
I woke up with all the ass players, just a bunch of centers.
Because they're
Oh,
auto
Anthony
drafted.
Davis is ass.
I think that was the best
Carl
player I
Anthony
had.
Towns is ass.
Yeah,
Those are statistically productive players.
after that, it was just a bunch of fucking bench warmers, bro. It was crazy.
What you get on your SAT?
1100?
Oh, you did better
Decent,
than
decent,
me.
good score, good score, good score.
What you on your SAT, Mr. Smarty Pants? Wanna ask me what I got?
I ain't scored that high. I was just wondering. I had to check again. I scored over 1,000 though, just not over you.
I'd hope so.
So, damn, you
Yeah.
chewing in the mic.
The basketball league.
So
My fault.
basketball, I don't really have any topics on basketball. Ain't really.
I
done
mean,
much
Tonio
happening.
got a nice little
Well, I
team
mean-
or so.
How we feeling about opening night, man? Well, not opening night, but you know these first few
The
games.
first week or so.
Yeah. And, I do have a lot of hot takes.
I think the Clips are
Fuck
still
Giannis
as weak as they
Antetokounmpo.
were.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is
The Bucks
JT's
not a
bitch.
finals team.
The Warriors might be back in the lottery. Probably
Again?
going to be
Yeah.
back in the lottery.
Curry's a walking bucket.
Curry is a walking bucket, but
But no one
Kelly
else on
Oubre
that
hasn't
team
made
is.
anything but dunks this year. Andrew Wiggins is
Andrew
wigging
Wiggins
it up
just
right now.
tossing up bricks.
James Wiseman does. James Wiseman is showing potential, though. I will give him that.
Mute yourself.
I heard Wiseman hit a couple threes.
Yeah,
So I guess
he
that's
made
pretty
his
promising.
first 3-point attempt of his first game. But I mean, they still got waxed, bro. The Warriors just don't have anything really. Like the way the whole system was set up, it kind of crumbles once you take Clay out of that. Well, really, the whole personnel is just different.
Yeah,
So-
a lot different from those finals teams.
Yeah. Even like not even just names, just like in terms of talent and what all of these players do, it's just really not the same. So the Warriors are looking bad. The Cavs are clicking, but I mean, probably not into a playoff team, but they're just
Yeah.
clicking into something. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, just as scary as we thought it was.
Yeah,
Nikola
they are.
Jokic is an MVP
filthy.
candidate, not gonna lie.
He got 3 triple dubs on the season now.
3 to start the year from the center position. Let's see what else. The Wizards
Has Tyler
will
Hero
be
been going crazy?
perpetually ass until Scott Brooks is fired. The Wizards will be ass.
I think that too.
I'm still
I
waiting
feel
on
like
them
they're
to
just
give
gonna keep
Malachi Flynn his minutes.
All right,
Malachi
we're gonna
Flynn
skip
is
Cam
not
Thompson,
nice like
dumb
that.
shit.
Hey, the Raptors are they're not making the playoffs. I'll take it.
Yeah,
You said they're
the Atlanta Hawks are a better team.
and
than
the
Raptors.
Wizards still have time to figure it out. The
I
East is
agree
just
with
a lot
that,
better.
but at the same time, I'm not gonna
Give me
say,
a-
I'm not gonna
give
say
me
they're gonna
Atlanta.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna win the finals or anything, but they're gonna make it to the playoffs.
That's
Possibly.
maybe like a cool 6.
Possibly.
But
no,
I mean, you gotta realize they just lost Serge and Marc Gasol over the offseason.
Y'all replaced them with Aaron Baines. I guess that's kind of cute, but
Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston
we
Celtics.
still have Nick Nurse, right?
y'all
Yeah,
have
but
one of
like,
the best coaches in the league.
You
but
can't coach. You can't coach anything to success.
yeah.
I'm ready for Nick Nurse to prove y'all wrong. They gonna make it to the playoffs.
They might, but not
But
as
the
a-
Hawks are a
not
better
as a
team.
contender.
Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston.
Right
Yeah.
now, it's looking like Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, it might be.
Like
Brooklyn Nets, I
it
agree.
really is looking like it's
That was
looking
just-
like basically the opposite of last year. Like where we didn't know who was gonna make the finals. It really does look like Lakers and Nets in the finals right now.
That's gonna be exciting. I mean, the Celtics are just like the great value Nets. Kemba's just a worse Kyrie, and then JT's like a worse KD.
I
Right,
guess.
You got any retort?
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say JT's a worse Durant.
Is he a
I
better
would
Durant?
say, I would say a
He's a
less
worse small
developed
forward.
Durant.
I mean, they're pretty close in physicals.
Truthfully,
I don't know. I'm just thinking like the way you guys are phrasing it. You guys are diminishing what JT is.
JT's a great player. He's not Durant.
Be
though.
honest, will Jason Tatum ever be good as Kevin Durant was like at his peak?
Prime KD.
No.
I'm
It's
not
not
saying. I'm not
Well,
saying
it
all that.
could, but that takes a lot of changing basically everything about Jason Tatum.
Ran through all of my topics. Do y'all got anything else you want to say?
This
about
is
it?
a very unprofessional episode.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I
dog.
feel like it was because
Apologies in advance.
I feel like it's because I just feel like we haven't been recording in a while, even though it might have just only been a week. Maybe it's with the holidays in between.
Yeah, it feel like a long week, honestly.
With the holidays in between, but yeah, we will be better next week. Anybody got any closing remarks?
But the dark skin,
Stream whole
the
lot of
melanin,
red.
yeah.
Ever since I was born, every year I've noticed something on my birthday, and it said I get an inch, and I'm 19 years old right now. So you do the math.
Oh
Ladies hit my DM.
God.
He talking about his height. He talking about his height.
I'm talking about my height, laying
He's
down.
now 19 inches old.
I hate you.
Marcus, you got
Um,
anything to say?
No.
I like that. Ryan, you got anything to say?
2 words. Mo Bamba.
Boom, boom.
You gotta let it go. He's not real.
Oh, did you want to say that part or
Yeah, I want.
did I?
I'm gonna say. It.
Okay. Happy birthday, Cam. Woo! Can we edit like a little party hat on Cam?
Yeah.
Can we edit
Yeah.
that bitch is twerking on his square?
That'd be tough. You gotta do that.
I'm not doing that. But
Bro, come on.
I
do it.
missed you guys. I missed you guys last week. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Their holidays. And it's good to be back and hear y'all voices.
Pause, bro. What?
Nah, play, nigga. That was that real shit, man.
Well, if you have somehow made it to the end of this podcast episode, because I know it's been a long one, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell icon. We on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Name This Pod Later is our ass on both apps. My name is Antonio, and this has been Name This Podcast Later, episode 5.